Good morning, I'm Vidi, this is Grandma's Kitchen, and today we have a very special video for you. 3 desserts made without sugar or flour, the healthiest ones. You know, stay until the end and let me know in the comments which one you liked the most. At the end of the video, I'll tell you my favorite. Let's get started! First, cream cake. You can have it ready with just 1 minute of work. It has no sugar, no flour, pure magic. And in just a minute of work, it's amazing. Look! Check it out. You have to make it, it turns out amazing. It doesn't have sugar, it doesn't have eggs, it doesn't have wheat. It's good for everyone. Super easy to make, quick, creamy, sweet. It's got it all. There you go. I'm Vidi, this is Grandma's Kitchen. Let's keep going. First ingredient, 4 sheets of plain gelatin. We're going to soak them in water so they get soft. Alright, we fill the bowl with water and leave them there. I'm going to use gelatin sheets. If you want to use powdered gelatin, that's fine too. 1 tablespoon. Dissolve it in 6 teaspoons of water and add it in when it's time. Let's keep going. Awesome. Next ingredient, heavy cream. Some people call it chantilly, double cream, or whipping cream. We need 300 milliliters, which is about 1.5 cups. Add it to a bowl. A saucepan, and now the next ingredient. Liquid saccharin, 4 teaspoons, any artificial sweetener will work. And that's how we prepare this dish suitable for diabetics. Here you go. 4 teaspoons, and I assure you it turns out super sweet. Next ingredient, milk. 200 milliliters, which is about 1 cup. In goes the milk. And we go to the stove. There it is. Medium heat for a minute. Don't stop stirring, like this. If you want to give it some extra flavor, vanilla extract is your best friend. Here, pro tip. 1 teaspoon and your dessert will have a lot more punch. Highly recommended, but optional. And soon it will reach a high enough temperature. Just enough to add our gelatin. It takes about 30 seconds on medium heat. Our gelatin is already well hydrated. We add only the gelatin without the water. And we stir just long enough for it to dissolve completely in our hot mixture. It's very important to drain the gelatin. Don't put all the water in, because if you do, the mixture will get diluted and turn out much worse. So make sure to drain it well. For example, use a strainer and put it in. It'll just take a few seconds. Let's move on to the mold. I'm going to grease it with a little bit of sunflower oil. That way it'll come out easily and it won't stick at all. Look, it's that simple. Honestly, this recipe is easy from start to finish. Alright, let's pour our mixture, with the gelatin well mixed into the mold. In it goes. Let's continue with... Now we're going to cover our mold. If it has a lid, that's even better. But if not, plastic wrap will work too. And we're going to put it in the fridge. We'll wait for 2 hours, and after that time, you can take it out. And to unmold it, it's really easy. Take off the lid, place a plate on top, and flip it over. Do you see how it moves? Just wait for the vacuum to release. If you lift it like this, see, there it goes. I didn't even need the spatula. We remove it, and there we have it. One side lifted up, but it can be fixed. There you go, back in place. Done! Well, that's it. From here we go to the table and we're gonna look for a decoration that goes really well with it. Here you go. I love chocolate and also nuts. So let's go for it. Final touch. Chocolate, caramel, syrup, jam, dulce de leche, nuts. They all go really well with it. What would you add? Let me know in the comments. I read them all, and I'm sure I'll get some ideas. Let's see what I come up with. A delicious and easy dessert with just 1 minute of work and 4 ingredients. A kind of Italian panna cotta without sugar, eggs, or wheat. Fantastic. Now let's cut into it. To take out a portion and so you can see how beautiful and impressive the inside looks. Here you go. Super good. A little more chocolate. And a spoonful for me. Look. Wow. It looks amazing. Incredible. Secondly, a sugar-free banana flan that is also made with just 3 ingredients. Look how smoothly the knife glides through it. Look at that. What a wonderful dessert. Let's cut into it. Smoothness, creaminess, only 3 ingredients. This is truly wonderful. You have to make this. You'll leave your guests speechless. I'm going to devour it. Ris ristras. It's delicious. So good. 3 ingredients and a banana flan on your table. Super fast. I'm Vidi, and this is La Cocina de la Abuela. And today's recipe is easy, easy, easy. You have to make it, you'll love it. Super good. First, the ingredients. As always, I remind you that I also leave them detailed below in the description box. And if not, just hit pause, grab a pen and paper, and copy them straight from the screen. Let's get started. What do we need? First, 6 bananas. The small ones, ripe and soft. Are they the Canary Islands type? Even better. Delicious. So, off with the banana peels. I'm sure there's a trick to peeling bananas. I need to look it up. I always take off the top and then just go at it. I peel them like a brute. And that's it. And what we're gonna do is cut them up so it's easier to blend them later. 6 eggs. Large size, the big ones. So 6 eggs. And now crack them and put them in this bowl, in this container, in this dish. Why? Because from here, they're going to go into the blender. And I don't feel like having a technical mistake where a piece of shell falls into the blender. Then I'd have to stick my big hand in there. So, into the bowl. And as soon as you have them, into the blender. We're here now. Blender cup. Inside goes the chopped banana. These little pieces thought they could escape, but no. And in go the eggs. See? No shell at all. Great trick. Super easy. There we have it. Next ingredient. You know which one. It's the last one. 600 milliliters of milk. You see how easy it is. Everything comes in 6s. 6 bananas, 600 milliliters of milk. And 6 eggs. Here you go. You can't forget. With the banana, this flan is sweet enough. But if you have a sweet tooth, you can add another teaspoon of sugar, and it will be even sweeter. It's up to you. So, pour the whole mixture in, all in one go. There it is. And we'll wait 15 seconds for it to be well mixed. The mixer is already doing its job, making us an incredible flan. There are a lot of flans. Egg, vanilla, coconut, cheese, and this banana one. There are a lot. Which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments and I'll make it. I like them all, that's for sure. Go ahead. Write to me in the comments. There you go. We've got it now. Let's turn off the machine. Done. It took us very little time. You see how little effort it took and what an amazing dessert we're going to get. I'm going to show you how it should look. There it is. Completely blended, mixed, no lumps. Perfect! I used a countertop blender, what many places call a blender, but you can use any blender. With one of these, an immersion blender, it also turns out fantastic. You just have to blend it well, and that's it. With whatever you want. Does it work? With anything. Even if you want, you can mix it by hand with a fork or a whisk. That will work too, although it will take a bit more effort. Little tip. It's not essential, but it is recommended. Caramel. Caramel goes really well with it. The original recipe doesn't include it, but I'm going to add it to the mold. Careful with the caramel. Highly recommended. Add a lot. Why? Well, because it will prevent it from sticking when you take it out of the mold, and also it will have a much more golden color when you serve it. Spread it well. Super good. And if you put it in the freezer for a few seconds, it won't move when you pour in the rest of the mixture. Of course, you can make your own caramel. You just need to heat sugar and a few tablespoons of water slowly, stirring from time to time until it turns caramel colored. And then you take it off quickly because it burns really fast. Don't forget, you have to keep stirring all the time. Don't forget, it burns a lot. If it gets on your skin, it will cause a serious burn. So, it's up to you. Done! Spoon trick. We pour from the jug to the spoon, from the spoon to the mold. That way the caramel won't move around. I put it in the freezer. Just a little bit. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. Well, the time it takes to prepare the rest of the recipe, that way it's a little hard and barely moves. We'll cover it and cook it in a water bath. You see, super easy. It'll take about an hour or so. Of course, you can use a mold or one of these flan molds. The classic ones with the little lid. It turns out just as well. Like I said, a really big pot so we can get our hands in there and handle the mold. And now we add the water. You can do it the other way around. You can add the water first and then place the mold. It's up to you. Which do you prefer? I do it this way. Why? Because this way I can choose how high to fill it with water. Here you go. The mold I'm going to use measures 20 centimeters. That's the idea. So it comes out nice and tall. It's going to take about a liter of water. I turn on the heat. Medium to medium-high heat. Covered well. And about 60 minutes. There it goes. We already have our mold well covered. In a bain-marie, it will take about 60 minutes to cook, a little more or a little less, depending on the thickness and size of the mold. That being said, I want to take this opportunity to tell those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel yet, just a few left since we're 500,000 strong and heading for 600,000, to go ahead and do it. You just have to click the little red button down below, the one that says subscribe. You'll be subscribed right next to the little bell. Turn it on. You'll get notifications every time I upload a video, 2 hours a week, at least, and I always upload more. Of course, it's totally free. Don't worry. Enjoy. So, covered up like this, we wait for it to cool down. Put it in the fridge or the refrigerator, and after some time, about an hour and a half, you'll have the flan ready. If you want to leave it overnight, that's fine. It won't go bad. Whatever you prefer. Let's unmold it. It'll come out super easily thanks to the caramel. And there you go. Look at this flan we've got ready. Super big, super tall, super creamy. Let's get it on the table. That's it. Here it goes. Have some. It looks amazing. What a great sugar-free banana flan. Super natural. We've made it. Difficulties? Minimal. And the flan? Delicious. Ristras. Sugar-free banana flan? Who can top that? Well, I can, because I'm going to cut into it and show you. Look. Look at how that knife moves. So smooth. There. Over there. There. And now I'll take out a portion so you can see the inside. Notice how you can see the top part. Golden from the caramel, and that creamy, smooth, juicy, fantastic inside of this wonderful banana flan. There it is, the final touch. The tastiest and easiest dessert made in 5 minutes. It has no flour, no sugar. Very few ingredients. You're going to like it. Here it goes. Look how amazing it looks. Find something wrong with it. First, let's start. 7 eggs in a large bowl. And I say large because we're going to do all the mixing here. Here it goes. All 7. We've got it. Second ingredient, super healthy honey. We need 100 grams of honey. Here we go. We add the honey to the eggs. There it is. We beat it with electric or manual whisks. This dish is so easy that I'm going to make it. With the manual ones like this, I make less of a mess. It's well beaten and fully combined. There it is, see? What a nice color. Well, with a splash of vanilla essence, it'll turn out even better. A fantastic touch that will take your dish to another level. We've got it. Now it's time for the next ingredient, cream cheese. You know, like Philadelphia, we need 375 grams, which is a little more than 1 tub. We're gonna mix it in really well, stirring it around. And this is gonna give the dessert the creaminess it needs. Last ingredient, the milk. 800 milliliters of milk. If you add the milk like this, in a thin stream, little by little, you'll take your dessert to another level. It'll turn out creamier. Do it. Do it. You're going to like it. I'm Vidi. This is La Cocina de la Abuela. And we continue. I'll finish with the milk right away. As you can see, it only took us seconds to mix it in. It's really easy. We're going to use a mold. In this case, it's 20 by 18. We grease it well with butter or oil so the dessert doesn't stick. And then we pour everything inside. And from here, we go to the oven. We preheat to 210 degrees with heat from both the top and bottom. As soon as it reaches temperature, we'll bake it inside for 40 minutes at 210 degrees. After that time, this is how it should look. See how it moves? There. See? Well, that's normal because we have to let it cool and it will firm up and the flavors will become more concentrated. As always, we poke it with a small knife. If it comes out clean, it's ready. If we cover the dessert with a kitchen towel or a paper towel, after baking it, we'll make it taste even better. The temperature will drop evenly and it will turn out much better. Great tip. As soon as it cools down a bit, put it in the fridge for 2 hours and it's ready. So after resting for 30 minutes covered at room temperature and then 2 hours in the fridge, this is how it should look. Incredible. Here you go. There it is. Your dessert has 4 ingredients. It's prepared in just 5 minutes of work and it doesn't have any flour or sugar. Super healthy and it tastes great. Look, here it goes. Well, that's it for today's show, and as promised, I'll tell you that my favorite is the first one, the cream one. It's spectacular. You have to make it, you know. Tell me in the comments which one you like the most. I'll make it again for sure. Thanks for coming. Love you all. See you in the next video.